Carrie and Mike.
I basically got a bunch of relationship do's and don'ts questions, and we are going to go through the list and decide whether we agree or disagree on these relationship do's and don'ts. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe and like this video while we have you here.
Oh, what's that thing? Ring a ding ding that button?
Yep, go ahead and ring our bell so you can get the notifications of notifications. And let us know in the comments if you agree or disagree on any of these topics in here. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
Here we go. The first one. Treat them the way you did at the start if you don't want to see it end. I would agree with that.
Yeah, I agree too.
Things also change though, you know. I get it, things like time change, but
yeah, but you can still take your partner on dates and do like little cute things for them. Just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean you should stop all the things that you did to get together.
Yeah, and I think the surprise, because when you guys first meet, then you're definitely like, oh my gosh, this feels fun. So you still want to have that.
Right, because it will get boring.
Yeah, definitely agree. So, So what I was gonna say, yeah, I would definitely agree with that because you know, from the start you set the expectation.
Yeah,
that's right. That's true.
That.
So the next one is don't take them for granted and tell your partner thank you. I agree because the other day I did all this laundry, you know, and Tamon is so used to me, you know, just doing all the little stuff that he just gets so accustomed to it. So yes, appreciate your partner. And
I don't tell you thank you for everything.
Of course you do, baby. I'm just saying in this particular instance, when I washed all these motherfucking clothes, okay?
He definitely shifted to doing more of the grocery shopping. So I definitely
Where y'all grocery shopping?
He loves Kroger, like.
I mean, it's membership and it's coupon.
And it's not membership. It's literally.
He says membership like DJs.
And right, you don't pay for it. It's free.
It's a membership.
It's
Try bringing up without the membership though.
Heck yeah, you know, you don't like to see the number thing go down at the end. That's our favorite
Yo,
part.
we be like,
do y'all? Oh no, do y'all still shop at that flea market?
Yeah.
Since we started Don't More, like, we go to 2 places.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're gonna do it. When you go to 2 places.
We got the next one. We're on number 3.
Okay, do learn to compromise when needs be.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 different people getting together,
So your whole world is compromised. Like you won't have to compromise for every single thing, but it's definitely a huge part of making your relationship work. And you'll never know what you're gonna learn to like if you don't compromise. Like who knows? You may literally find out a different way to do something because your partner opened up that perspective to you, and if you're closed off to it, then you will never learn another way to do the same thing you've been doing for the whole time.
Do have sex every day.
Yeah, absolutely. If you can, do have sex as much as possible.
Twice a day if you feel like it's necessary.
3
Twice a
times a
day.
day.
Do y'all feel like it has to be scheduled?
No.
I mean,
Tamon's more of a morning sex type person, and I am sleeping. So, you know, because men wake up with, you know, like a. So I'm more of a nighttime. I think it's more romantic when the sun is down, you know. So
nice little music.
Yeah, you know, like it's after dinner. You're about to just knock out soon. You want to just get it in before bedtime. So it's kind of a schedule, kind of because he prefers it at one time of the day. I prefer it at another time of the day. But
that is real.
Yeah.
Not compromising.
We do it at both times.
See, that's what it is. That compromise.
Yeah.
It's key. Definitely key.
All right. Do learn to pick your battles wisely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Sure.
Because you don't have to win everything.
Yep. You're gonna have to take a lot of silent L's if you
really want a relationship to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's, I don't know, I feel like it's a pride thing. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
Once you get over that and you're just like, all right, I'll let that one go.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah.
But
Especially when you're both strong people too.
Yeah.
Alright, you got it.
But some stuff, you know, you do need to get your partner to understand where you're coming from. If you're passive with everything, then you're gonna lose everything. Like they're never gonna be able to really value like why you got upset in that moment. So like, if you feel like it's like, but no, babe, I need you to understand why I'm mad right now. Then don't take that L. Just go ahead and explain it so that you guys don't have to get into that fight
that
all
comes with
over again.
effective communication too.
Word.
Because then you can't just be like, well, he didn't care to understand.
Yeah.
Like,
right. Because you didn't even
let's tell
explain it.
him
Yeah. ever stop surprising them.
Yeah.
This man is good at surprising. I was like, what happened? What you even?
Like, don't be afraid to hide behind the door and just boop. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I saw you.
No, I can't do it like that because she'll have heart.
My heart will stop like a rabbit. But like, you know, little surprises like, you know, planning an outing or, you know, bringing something home for your partner, maybe that they wanted for a long time they didn't think you were gonna get or that you paid attention to. Like those little things makes your partner feel appreciated.
I do have realistic expectations of them.
You
Yeah.
have realistic expectations,
Yeah,
because I feel like that's why a lot of people are single.
Also,
Because
like,
they expect
go ahead.
people to have one way.
Yeah, they come
That's what I
up
was gonna
with,
say,
show you
like,
fairy tales.
when you come into a relationship, you have to like let go, like, and not expect anything, and just let what happens happens, and then that way you actually figure out, you know what I'm saying, what you're getting into.
Get that natural feeling of that person.
Don't let feelings and emotions build up. Talk about your concerns as they happen.
Communication.
Word.
Big.
How long, like, do you all have, like, days or is it hours between you guys being mad at each other?
We usually get it out the way ASAP.
Like, man,
like right.
Yeah, both want to do it.
I think
Because-
we're at hours now.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good. If you went from
We
days
went
to
from
hours,
days to
that's good. That's absolutely good because he doesn't like because we're so affectionate all day long and we both work from home. We don't have no time away from each other for real. You know, like we have time in different parts of the house, but there's no like time where we're like. So if he's coming to kiss me and I'm still pissed off about something, he gonna be like, oh shit, she's still mad. Like she's still upset. So it's important for us to just hash it out right then and there. Like we just like to get it out the way, like as it's happening. If anything, we'll let it go maybe 10 minutes before it starts to really.
Yeah. So the difference is, like, because we started on long distance,
You guys can do that because that's what
Right.
I'm used to.
it's like, okay, I'm not gonna talk to him for a couple days.
Yeah.
And then come back. But now that we're living with each other, it's like, all right, it's a couple hours. But then eventually we'll get to minutes. Right now, it's minutes.
You will get to minutes because especially when y'all start talking about like family planning, y'all not gonna have days, 4 hours. Y'all are gonna have to talk to each other every step of the way. So it's just gonna be like, so what's wrong with you?
Yeah, no, the best thing is to know how to deal with that situation from both standpoints.
Word.
That way, you know, all right, it's happening, it's not bad. Start my clock.
And you don't want to talk to somebody when you're super heated either, because then you'll say the wrong thing.
Yep.
So like, you want to wait till you yourself is a little calm before you just start like.
You yourself is you yourself.
Yeah. Right.
Do allow yourself to be vulnerable. Yeah, absolutely. Like, you have to open up to somebody in order to truly be, I feel like, a true relationship, like a true romantic relationship.
I feel like in a relationship, y'all are trying to protect each other. So it's
Yeah.
like, if you can't open up and express when you're afraid or like vulnerable, you know, he don't know how to protect or she don't know how to protect you both ways.
Right.
Because you'll never know your partner's triggers. Like in public, if somebody should say something to them and you know that's gonna take your partner off, there's no way for you to intervene if you don't know if like, yo, why did you get so mad? And you just like, you know, so absolutely, you gotta be vulnerable. Like, don't put it all on them if you're unhappy with something they're doing.
That's really like.
Not especially if you haven't told them.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's really like the psychological test right there of yourself. Like,
Just like, you have to let them know.
Right.
And then,
Right, but after you let them know, like, and they keep doing the same thing, you have all right to be unhappy. Because why should I have to keep reiterating this thing if you're not listening to me? That means our communication, just because we're talking, doesn't mean you're hearing me.
right.
So, like, yeah, if the person is doing the same thing over and over and over again, they really are not valuing your
But
happiness.
this can also feed into picking your battles because some things you have to figure out, you know, what you need to just let go.
Yeah.
It's like it's not that deep.
And sometimes those things that you have to let go, you have to understand that it's not a battle with that person, it's a battle with yourself.
Mhm.
And so you're gonna have to figure that out first before you try to start pointing
Like
fingers.
if I'm snoring, the reason I don't really like when you snore, I'm like, well, shit, I can't do anything about that.
Right.
But like when it comes to, I grind my teeth as well. But when it comes to grinding my teeth, I have a mouth guard that I wear at night, so I wear that to prevent myself from grinding my teeth. So like that.
Or like toilet paper. Like Taman's trigger is toilet paper.
Yo.
Because his ex used to do this thing where she used to just spin it, and then just however much would come out is how much she would use, right? Right. So, which is inconsiderate of your finances, of how much paper you're using.
Wait, how hard is the spin?
Like it would be like I swear it would be like 10 squares. You know? Granted, she would use it like for 3 wipes, but it's like that's still like
a lot of toilet paper, yeah. So then when I got pregnant, we realized we were going through more toilet paper because I'm using the bathroom more frequently. So he's like, "Damn, Reese, how much toilet paper you using?" But I'm like, "Listen, I know that makes you upset, but I can't help how much toilet paper."
How much are you using?
Yeah, and I'm not using a lot. I'm just frequenting the bathroom like a lot more often. So that was something that I can't really like change in the now. But he had to figure out why that was pissing him off so much, you know? Because it's like it's not the toilet paper. It's the fact that
it's
Right,
the trigger.
right.
Do give each other space.
I respire.
Exactly. That's exactly why. Because some people do require space.
And because we got over that because he's a single child and I'm a child of only.
single child.
But on the birth certificate it say
Single child? That's very
On the birth
It says
certificate,
single.
they say that on the.
it's either like and so I being around a lot of people, it's like, okay, eventually I want my own space. With him, it's like he wants to be around a lot of people. So we had to definitely compromise. Like I realized that I couldn't choose my space all the time. I really had to pick and choose, like, you know, decide to do that. Because he needs his.
He needs that. He needs it in person. That's his thing. Like, he needs to be out in person.
But that's it. I mean, that's just what you know.
Crazy right now. She's wild, so I had to read it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the communication comes in though, because you know, with me being a child, I'm used to having that own space. So communicating, you know, things will become better for sure.
Yo, communicate.
Literally communicate.
Yeah.
We definitely have to, like, me and Smile will be in the house all day, but sometimes we won't see each other until 4 when he gets off work. And then we'll spend that time to, like, you know, do dinner together or, you know, do whatever
It's
together.
literally a part of the definition of a relationship.
So, absolutely.
Oh, don't rely on them for your happiness?
Don't rely on them for your happiness. So,
That is
Oh,
so
okay.
true.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Word. Because sometimes I'll get stir crazy in the house and it's nothing he could do that's going to make me happy. I have to figure out what it is that's like, you be pissed off all day and it has nothing to do with your partner. And you just want them to make you happy so bad, but it's nothing they can do. Like, you need to go for a walk. You need to get some space.
But that also doesn't mean let them make you unhappy.
Right.
Do help them achieve their goals. Absolutely.
Right.
Like what? Like that's like that to me goes into the whole like when the whole men get upset when their spouse makes more money than them. It's like, why, yo? Like this is one household. Like that's bread for everybody.
Yeah. And some people really have dreams that their partner will never be able to fathom.
That goes with realistic expectations.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, with Mike, we go ahead.
What? How you gonna do
I
that?
just started thought you would be like,
With his goals, I was like, I want him to tell his. You know the whole thing where we were trying to figure out if we're going to California or if we're staying in LA.
Yeah.
And so it's like, all right, January before he graduates, like, so do I want to move out there and find a new job, or do you want to come out here? And then we're gonna really have to find like house and all that shit. So it's like through my dad, it's like he opened up the door for him to have something here, and so it's like, all right, cool, now we're here. And then moving into his job, he's like, I want to be project manager, and I'm like, all right, well, maybe you do this, maybe do that, and we're working together as a team in order to like help him get to where he's like, yeah.
I feel like it's always when you set your goal, that's the goal you set.
Yeah.
The route you get to it is always
different. You're right. That's true.
My whole thing about goal setting, yo, I just set one and just go for a ride.
Just go. Like,
I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but
you can.
The next one is don't try and change them.
no.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna get
No.
attention.
You're gonna change. They're gonna change by themselves. They don't need you to try and change them.
She be trying to be like me all the
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, your partner's gonna be evolving for the rest of their lives. You guys are living two separate lives together. So like, let your partner evolve in the way that they do. Don't be trying to change them to suit what you need or whatever it can be. You shouldn't be with a person if you already don't feel like they're suitable for your lifestyle in some aspect.
Because we compromise.
Yeah.
Don't hide things from them.
I feel like people take it for such like a cliche. It's like if it's so easy, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. But it ain't easy.
Yeah.
All you
Just
gotta do
talk.
is open your mouth.
Open your mouth.
Open your mouth.
But then again, some things are more sensitive than others, so it just takes time.
Time.
As well.
Now,
Yeah.
But you have the mindset of like, all right, this person
Mature
this
enough
is-
too.
This is who I'm building with, so eventually I'm gonna see what's going on and have to communicate because it's a problem. When it starts becoming a problem, communicate. And I feel like that's what hides. Like people hide their flaw basically. So once they're able to communicate that,
Yeah.
Don't put them down.
Word.
What?
Don't
Yeah.
put them down.
No, I mean like
it's
It's
just
bad.
causing stress.
yeah.
Because then, okay, so I feel like in a relationship, you are taking care of that person, be their best, they're
Mhm.
taking care of you the best.
You-
And so when they're down, then it's like you don't have that other person, that equal balance. And so, and with that, I feel like if you're putting them down, that's your self.
You're right.
Some people have a bad habit of
Right.
making people feel like shit because they feel like shit.
They
Like,
gotta put somebody down.
yup, they feel like, oh, I'm coming home from work, I'm having a bad day. Now I have to say something because you're having too good of a day. You know, like some people are really like that. They don't want you to be having a good day because they're having a horrible day. So that's balance because there's a lot of people who do that. Like they'll come home with a chip on their shoulder and then be wanting you to. Then if they don't know, like if your partner doesn't know why you're mad, they ready for you to attack you for not knowing. You know, like.
And that comes with something with yourself. Like you're gonna have to address whatever you have that's triggering you,
Right.
so that other person doesn't suffer.
You guys
You said something.
Yeah, we usually eat in our videos actually, so you guys can drink. Kind of at it. They're getting schmitzed over here.
about to hold
The round's almost done, so
You wash your face?
No,
You're at 18.
don't let yourself go just because you have them. No, that's absolutely true. That also goes into the doing the same things that you did in the beginning. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want to become a different person. Like, you know, in a bad way.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You always want to be a better person.
That's real. Because you will find somebody and like, when you started going to their house was spotless clean. And then the minute y'all start dating and y'all start getting acclimated to each other, now all of a sudden you go to this man's house and it's a hot ass mess. Like, that's a straight switch up. You thought this person was as clean as you are, and then next thing you know, they're a pig. So that's not being true to self. Like, you can't just switch up like that.
You can't just switch up like
It sounds like somebody that got you. Somebody that got you.
No, honey.
Not-
It was a
not
little
the person
bit.
you need. So the question was, when fighting, be wary of the ammo you use. And we were just saying, like, you know, if you love your partner, you wouldn't like viciously. I don't want to say if you love them because some people do have issues with, you know.
How they use their
Yeah,
words.
but also it's like that's not an excuse because if you really love somebody, you're really gonna work on yourself. You know what I'm saying?
to give them the best to you.
Right, exactly. I get that, you know, sometimes you slip up or something like that, but at the same time, you have to hold yourself accountable.
Oh, don't forget big dates. That's a tough one.
But
At
so
least try.
our whole thing is like we've missed our anniversary before, we've missed Valentine's Day before, and it's just because we've been emotional. And it's not like we don't. Once we realize we missed it, we go and do something. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we let it go by and don't celebrate it.
Right. If it's meaningful, I mean,
We don't miss each other's birthdays,
Yeah.
but like anniversaries, that sort of thing. Like we celebrate our love every day.
Right. That's what I was gonna say too. We do a lot of like at-home dating, so even on a Tuesday, we'll be like, well, let's make a tent and camp out in the living room and do something cute, or let's make dinner.
We'll wake up a Saturday morning and let's go grab breakfast.
Yeah. So we do. So I don't think you need to celebrate your partner all the time on your anniversary in particular. You should celebrate your partner all the time. So the longer you're together, the more those things, I don't want to say become less important, because it is important the day you guys decide to be with one another. That is something you should value, and it is something you should both try to remember. But if you don't remember, I don't think it's a deal breaker. And I definitely think it depends on the relationship. Some women find it to be so important that their partner remembers the day they got together. And I can understand why.
That could go back to how they were raised. Their parents always made something really big on these dates that you're expecting. Well, I expect something big on these dates.
Right. So to each his own, because I think it really depends on the person, on the relationship.
Do pretend to be a little bit interested in the things they care about. So that's about putting them up. I mean, you know.
We had a situation like that recently, okay? Bruno did something fantabulous, okay? Now, me and Bruno's our dog, have not been on the same page since we moved into this house, okay? Because he's going through a lot of anxiety due to the fact that his mother is no longer with us, okay? So he did something the dog did something great, okay? Super fabulous. That Tamara was so excited to tell me about. And I literally was like, I do not care about what this dog did. And he was like, I just did something amazing with Bruno. Like, you better say you liked it when I did.
Necessary, like, it was just like how she was like, I don't care. I was like, damn, like.
Because I genuinely did not care. Like, you know, but the point was he valued that.
Yeah.
And so I was wrong in dismissing the fact that something that he values. Like, he finally was able to break a barrier with the dog, and that is important.
Yeah.
Just because I was like, well, I don't care about the dog, doesn't mean that I should have said that in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, like, you know, be like, oh, okay, you know, just like, he doesn't know a lot about certain things that I like to do, but he's still not going to be like, oh, well, I don't care about no part. You know, like, he's not going to say that, you know, he's not going to be like, well, I don't give a crap about it. So you shouldn't do that either. Like, don't be sneaky and look for something.
Oh, man. That's collecting.
That's
in their phone.
Yeah.
That's collecting ammo.
I used to be the person that looks to the phone.
That's iffy, yo, because
But not through your phone, but in my
I feel like if your partner trusts you, you shouldn't have to be sneaky.
Right.
So if you're being sneaky, it's because you're lacking trust.
Right.
And so that's to build on communication, accountability, and then, I mean, not then trust, but trust is also important.
Right.
Because I really didn't feel the need to look through it. Like, he's telling me the truth. Like, we communicating real.
Yeah. And Teron's phone is not off limits to me. So, like, I never really.
That's what I was gonna say. On the other case, it's like if you're on the other end of it, you don't even really notice that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not affecting that person at all.
Right.
It's definitely an insight for
I'll be playing the game and Rhea be like, give me your phone. I was like, yeah. And then and it's because she's about to use it to do something like some promo or do something, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. I'm just like, I have no fear of anything happening while you have my
Right. So you should have A1 trust if
And that's
y'all
letting
want to have
go your past.
Right.
Because
Absolutely.
you can't be hitting up different type of people, and then you're like, no, I don't want you to see my phone because I got some business to do. Like, then
Exactly.
now we got a question.
Also, it's like that. Also, is like
One of them disappeared, and I do want to talk about it before we go on. But y'all can-
Don't make a cause for sure. If you know you're being sneaky, then you know that's something suspicious.
And you don't need to be in a relationship.
But also, like, you know, when you feel like something's happening, it's because something is probably happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That instinct.
Like, if you feel like you gotta search your phone, and like, you know how people be like, you gonna find what you're looking for? It's because something was also like, you feel like you didn't manifest this problem because the problem was there already. You know what I'm saying? It's your intuition and your vibes that are telling you like something isn't genuine right now. You know what I'm saying? Right. And like if I go through your phone, I'm like, oh, here it is, right? It's like that was your intuition. You know what I'm saying?
But that's a relationship that's lacking trust and that's lacking
and that just goes into you weren't supposed to be in a relationship. Like if you don't trust that person, why are you in a relationship? You know what I'm saying?
Like, did something in the past happen where you weren't able to trust that person? So then you really have to communicate and say, well, this is what happened. And then you guys work as a team to, all right, well, this is what happened. We can work on this so that you can build your trust. And that's where we came from because I had some trust issues.
I had trust issues. Well, so I honestly, my relationship before I got cheated on. But when I came into the relationship with Rhea, I literally came with no expectation. I didn't put any of my past, like, because I had already forgiven my ex and all that by the time, you know what I'm saying, we started pursuing into our actual, you know what I'm saying, relationship. So, like, I'm fucked up, yo.
Man, I feel you, man. Cause you feel me.
So
what were we talking about?
we're talking about. I don't even remember the question we was on. Don't be sneaky and look for something.
You were saying
Oh,
your
yeah.
ex.
So I had, like, so with the trust thing, like, when me and Reese started dating, because I didn't come in with any of that pre-existing, I didn't feel like I needed to check on her. I didn't feel like I needed to check on these things. I'm just like, I'm going to let everything happen as it happens. If I get to start to get the inkling that I need to check, then that is, like I said, again, my intuition. That's something telling me that something isn't genuine in this relationship, which if I did find something, it will prove. And that is also, like, the thing, right? So if it's nothing in the phone, and you sneak and go through the phone and you don't find anything,
Same within yourself, then.
you know what I'm saying? That's when you just like, okay, well, I'll let it go. But then if it becomes a thing where you just, I gotta check. That's when it becomes, and
You obviously have a trust issue.
right. And so like, but if you go through it once and you find something, then it's like, so it's like one of those double-edged swords type of thing.
Yeah.
But you should be able to trust your partner. At the end of the day, you should be able to trust your partner.
And if you're gonna go through the phone, you should be able to look through it.
And you should be able to tell
be
them.
like, yeah,
Right.
exactly. Like, it
You
shouldn't be
shouldn't
like,
sneak.
oh, while he's in the shower, let me go ahead and take his phone, and you know, because if he's doing something, he gonna be looking at you crazy. So you're gonna know that something is going on. You know what I'm saying? So
Don't sneak, I guess, is what, if you're gonna go through the phone, don't sneak.
Be honest.
work.
Because people look at me crazy when I take his phone and then I just open it.
People look at me crazy too.
They're like,
yeah.
oh my God, I should have.
Yeah, when I take your phone, like, and we're out, like, people are like, oh shit, she done taken his phone. But it's not in a malicious way. It's just like,
Right.
I don't take a picture. You know, or I want to do something on
Because he
it.
knows, like, I take his phone to send
Right.
him pictures. If
Right.
he got pictures, he be like, oh, it's mine. No, it's ours.
Yeah, I feel you, girl.
But we
I
can't
need
do
to
that
look.
though. Let me try to take her phone with some goddamn pictures.
Because he'll like to take the ones that I'm not looking good.
Why do men do that? Why do they
Like,
pick the worst pictures?
I need to prove it first. If
These
it's
are
the worst
pictures.
pictures. No. Pick the cute
pictures.
ones. Pick the cute pictures.
Do tell them you love them every day.
Yes.
Yes.
Rewrote down how many times I told her I love her one day. How many was it?
32 times
In one day?
in one day.
Okay.
That's like a regular though. I probably said more than that.
Yep. Probably
Because she told me you tell her in your sleep.
all the time.
That's the eat sleeping.
Or like when he turns, he be like, I love you so much. So yeah, he communicates that all the time.
It could be through communication or even through action.
Love language.
She always asks me, "Why are you looking at me like that?" I be like,
Yeah. Just love you.
Just how I see you right now. That's how I look at you.
Speaking of love languages, like, it's important for you to understand. Like, love languages, they're not for you to force that person to do. You know, like, mine is physical touch, his is words of affirmation. Like, it's not his duty to also have that love language of physical touch. Like, that's for me, that's for him. That's how
That's how you need to like you
able
should
to love you. So,
But that also is why you should understand your partner's love language,
Yeah.
so that you can know
Right.
what to give them. Even if it's different, you know what to give them. And if it's supposed to go both ways. The relationship is 50-50. So like, if they know your love language, they're supposed to give you what you need, and everybody feels fulfilled.
And in a sense, I feel like, even just figuring out your love language, that comes with a list. So there's still things behind it that still need to be fulfilled. You can't just focus
it's
on
not
that
just
top.
physical touch.
Yeah, like, so.
And the last one is do live with each other before making a lifetime commitment. So this was actually a controversial topic on another YouTuber page that I watched. I will go ahead and link her description below because I can't remember the name of her channel at like right now. It's not on the tip of my tongue, but I will do that when my mommy brain goes to the left. So personally, I think it is very important to live with your partner before making a lifetime commitment. There's so many things about so many different facets of your partner that I just feel like you don't necessarily need to know right now, but it definitely helps. Y'all want to make financial decisions together, you should know how
You
to
need to
how
know
to spend.
that person has burned through money like
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like firewood.
Agreed. Y'all wanna, y'all wanna do
you
anything.
want to settle down and pick somewhere, you need to know that your partner would rather travel the world and not have one place. You know what I'm saying? You have to know these things. So
You gotta know that, your partner wants to come home and have a beer before they really decide to cuddle up with you. Sometimes people want their space as soon as they get off work. Sometimes people want to, snuggle up as soon as they get off of work. Some people are super nitpicky about there not being no dishes in the sink after they're done cooking. Some people are like, shit, pile that hoe up. I don't care. It's different strokes for different folks. I think it's so important to know
toilet
all
seat
your
up, toilet seat down.
Exactly. Some people are like, I don't care about the toilet seat being up. Some people, that is a deal breaker if the person cannot live up to their standard.
Or if it's not even a deal breaker, it causes a huge strife.
Right.
Which in an early marriage will really cause you to be like, yo, can I really do this? Versus, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people take, I don't know, I can't really say because we did the way we did it. So
Because
so,
ours was, we were long distance for like a year and a half. So it's like he had his own thing, I had my own thing, and then moving in with each other was like, all right, we still don't, we have to share the space.
Yeah.
And so
I think that is even more valuable when you're long distance. Coming together, because it's like you guys are so happy when you're separate, but now you're together all the time. Y'all need to figure out what it is to keep each other happy when you're together.
Because
that's introducing a whole nother relationship dynamic.
Day 1 through 7 may be great, but day 167, you know what I'm saying? You just be like.
I also think that plays a huge part into when people say, marriages change relationships.
Yeah.
We got married and
Nothing.
we don't feel like anything has changed. I think that's because we knew every single part of what we were getting into. Now, some people say you're not supposed to live with each other first because that counts as a test run. And if you really love somebody, you don't need to have a test run with them. Listen, we're humans.
we make mistakes, and so if they need to take a break for like 5 years and come back, and boom, we ready. But it definitely depends on time and where you are, how mature you are. So
that's what I would say. Don't let the title dictate your actions.
Right.
You know what's it's funny you said it, right? So we say that we don't tell anybody and we don't allow anybody to tell us how we run or dictate what we do in our relationship.
Yep. You don't know what their relationship is like.
You don't know what works for me and Reed. Just like we don't know what works for, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what works for Mike and Karen. And we can't tell them you can't do that and you can't do this. Because what if what they're doing is making them happy?
Right.
That has nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying?
Even when we give relationship advice, we try to generalize it because you don't want to be super specific because that's specific to y'all. That's not specific to somebody else, and they really genuinely may not feel that way. How you feel is they genuinely may not feel the same way. They may have certain religious standards that dictate how they move in a relationship. They may have certain standards that they hold men and women to. That they're like, we don't believe that we should be cooking together. We believe the woman should cook.
That's when everybody else's viewpoints come into
Right.
fight with.
But personally, I think it is super, super, super valuable to live with your partner before making a lifetime commitment.
I also don't think people understand the concept
of lifetime.
Because it's so simple to go online and somebody will say this and oop, I got them now. So it's like, oh my gosh.
So I feel like I hear, we always hear about all the young couples that get married really young and then they end up divorcing a year, 2 years after. Did they live together first?
That's real.
I feel like they jumped from their mom's house.
To
from their dad, and then boom.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like, I think that's kind of different too. Whether you're coming straight from your parents' house into living with them rather than coming from your own house. Yeah. Because then you guys, it depends if you guys are sneaking out, if they're sneaking in, or if they're still
because a lot of that is still immature puppy love.
Yep.
Right, and so it's like now you're used to someone taking care of your shit. Now you're going to somebody else, and now you guys have to do now we have to split the bills, or you're paying for all the bills, and I'm taking care of the house. So then you guys really have to communicate what type of lifestyle are you looking for, like which one are you comfortable in.
Right. So you may call it test run, but I call it building. It's relationship building.
Right. Because at the end of the day, if y'all were gonna stick it out in a marriage, why weren't you gonna stick it out when you weren't married? Like I had a friend that was like, yeah, man, in my relationship, I'm not gonna be faithful until I'm married. I'm just like, well, how the fuck are you gonna get married if
Right.
you're never faithful? Like,
Now
come on,
that's
like,
something that you have to do in the marriage. Like, oh man, I never addressed that.
It's just so important. I really don't understand. I do understand. If it's for a religious reason, I do understand why you want to live together. But y'all, that means y'all communicate.
that's you though.
A1.
But if that's also like, hopefully you find someone with a similar beliefs in you.
Yeah.
Because like that means they will be okay with, you know what I'm saying, and then it would work out better for y'all because y'all both have the same mindset coming into this.
And some people don't realize their living habits until they live with somebody else.
Mhm.
Some people really don't realize that they're super quiet, you know, until they're with somebody who likes to talk all the time. And then they're like, wow, you talk a lot. And then you're just like, damn, you're really quiet. You know, like I may be talking a lot, but you don't talk at all. So you never know. Like you really never know. You learn things about yourself when you live with your partner.
I didn't realize I talk a lot of during movies.
During
I
movies?
talk a lot during movies.
Yes, he does.
He says I talk a lot all the time.
And she was like,
Huh?
are you gonna let the movie play? I'm
I
like,
talk a lot.
He was talking toast.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, honestly, let us know what you guys think in the comments about cohabitating before marriage. Let us know what y'all think in the comments about
Communication.
communication.
Compromise.
the biggest
Compromise.
thing ever.
Yeah,
Right,
but it's
right.
so
It's like-
important. But this video is super long. We hope you guys stuck with us through the whole thing because there's so much valuable relationship do's and don'ts. Okay, shots.
Y'all know shots? Jesus.
Don't forget to click that subscribe button. We will be having Carrie and Mike here with us again. Ring ding a ding that bell so y'all can keep up with our notifications and give us a like video if you like this video and you found some valuable information in it. Okay, guys.
Or some recommendations.
Or yes, or some
Because
feedback.
we're always growing, so it's like it's not like, oh, we've reached a goal and now we don't need any more help.
Yeah,
Like
right.
if you see, you know, like faults or hey, maybe you guys should work on this because this works with us. Like
Yeah. If you have any suggestions, any do's and don'ts that you think we may have not covered in this video, go ahead and drop it in the comments. And you know, all comments are valuable. We love all the feedback. We love you guys, and we want to hear from you. Thank you so much for being with us today, and bye, guys.
Y'all been looking at this camera the whole time. I cannot look at this motherfucker.
Because of the light, yeah, it really
it's
messes
too
you
bright
up.
for me. Like I cannot. The whole video, you gonna see me? I'm not gonna look at.
ooh, the light, ooh.
I may give you a couple seconds.